Hello, folks. My name is Finian Lang, along with Casey and Aiden. As big news going around, NBA trades are going on. Big trades happening. Of course, the Anthony Davis trade to the Lakers. This is a huge trade, and I'm going to give it to Aiden to talk in more detail about that. Aiden?
So the Lakers traded Josh Hart, Lonzo Ball, and Brandon Ingram to the New Orleans Pelicans for Anthony Davis. Oh, and the Pelicans also got 3 first-round picks this year, including the number 4 overall pick from the Lakers. This is a very interesting trade, as everyone knows Anthony Davis wanted a trade for the past couple of months. He's been asking since around the All-Star game because he wants to get out of New Orleans and compete for a title. But now that New Orleans is going to get Zion with the number 1 overall pick, it was interesting because they're building like their own title contender with a bunch of young guys. And it's very interesting that Anthony Davis still wanted to trade out, even when they have a bright future.
Do you think this was the right trade, Casey?
I think the Pelicans definitely won this trade because Lakers, they only got 1 player and they traded around the 4th overall pick, which can get a very nice superstar, maybe an RJ Barrett or something. Instead, they got one really good superstar, but they traded away basically the heart and soul of their team in Lonzo and Brandon. And so I think definitely the Pelicans won because they can definitely build their team off this.
Of course, LeBron James did go to the Lakers, so he will have another small superstar right next to him to help him. And I'm going to bring it to the Warriors because a lot of big superstars, Steph Curry kind of had some, not big superstars, smaller superstars around him, and look where he is now. Just lost the NBA Finals to the Raptors, but of course he had an amazing season and he's had an amazing career with these superstars. Do you think LeBron will be better, or do you think he will be better off solo? Because of course this year we know the Cavaliers did horrible without him, so he was a huge asset to the team. Aiden?
I think the Lakers with AD will be better with LeBron and AD because now they have 2 superstars, like you said. But they also did trade away their future, like you said, so they don't have many other pieces to help them out. And now let's go to a caller and see what they think about the trade.
Yeah, it seems like the Lakers are really interested in winning right now. So let's say if it doesn't work out within the next 2 years, they don't have a really big crop of prospects and big draft picks. How is that going to affect the way the franchise goes after that?
Well, of course, LeBron has been in the league for a long time, so he doesn't have a lot more years left in him. Anthony Davis has been in the league for a while, so I thought the Pelicans definitely scored, as Aiden and Casey both said, because of the older superstars that they have. They might be able to get a couple more championships in, or maybe make it up some playoff appearances, but that doesn't mean they're going to have a huge dynasty, and I do think the Pelicans will be much better. They have Lonzo now, a young rising superstar, and some better draft picks, of course, who a lot of great college picks, Taco Fall, Zion Williamson. So those players will be, definitely, I think there's a big dynasty coming in for the Pelicans. So the Lakers better watch out because the Pelicans are coming in.
Yeah, and I just want to add what you said, that LeBron doesn't have that many more years, and like the caller said, if in 2 years they still haven't won a title, then they're kind of screwed because they traded away their future. LeBron will only have I think 1 more year on his contract, and then after that he'll probably only play a couple more years before he retires, or he might just retire after his contract's up. So for the Lakers is pretty a risky trade. If they don't win in the next 2 years, then the future isn't going to look bright. Casey, you want to add anything to that?
I kind of want to add on to the Warriors topic about KD and Klay Thompson, both very injured, and so I think the Warriors are going to have to make some big-time decisions, and this might be the end of their era here.
Yeah, they're done.
And of course you saw the Raptors beat them, and the Raptors were a very underrated team, and beating the Warriors, like a team who has won so many championships with Stephen Curry. Curry's going to have he has to have a breakout season. Like Casey said, KD and Klay Thompson are both very injured, and those are his, when he doesn't have his game, he knows that they have his back to back him up. So this will be a very hard season for Curry, and I do think that the Pelicans will have a great year and definitely make it into the playoffs. Maybe not win the championship, but definitely have a shot. So yeah. And that is it for this talk, and we are out.